What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Supersonic. And they'll be facing Tiny. So many amazing champions over the years have come from this division, the lightweights.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
First, we have Supersonic from the United States of America. Up against them is Tiny from the United States of America.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, Supersonic. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks with dark red trim, Tiny.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. This is a high-octane battle. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Caution being thrown to the wind. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Good work out there.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Get your mind back on...
Missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a...
What you do. Good work. Good man, good man. Just...
Okay, now you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for...
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need...
And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Incredible work rate. The jab misses. Nice counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A swing and a miss with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They miss with the jab. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus.
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. There is...
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That jab won't score. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Pete, I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get
Fence on the end and what you do. Good work. Good work.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
A wild swing and miss there. Needs to stay composed. There's a counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. Beautiful counter punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. So the judges can't make up their mind. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.